All right, well, it's a rainy day today. Went out here and decided to do my tomato pruning. But always make sure you wash your cutters, hot water, soapy water, best you can. And like this one, I cleaned my cutters, got done at the bottom, went back, washed them again, and came to the big boys. But here's what you want. You want that bottom area, basically. I'm keeping the suckers. There's a certain length you want up so you can have airflow in here. And to keep all any kind of, fight the diseases dragging around, stuff like that. I can get on them leaves just touching and travel up the stem. Also, your cutter can leave air for, bacteria and stuff if you don't clean them off. I used to trim all my suckers off, but it's really not needed unless you're in a greenhouse, really. Like you're trying to use space, or you're gonna have these vines all the way up to the sky, and you're not gonna be able to take care of them no more. So these plants right here, they're about 6 to 8 foot, maybe 10 foot if they do real good. I mean, they're half the size now. They're 3 foot or so high. They done got a lot of, little vines, sucker vines, main vines growing off of them. So that's one area of tomatoes I trimmed up at the bottom. And over here is the big boys, which I do the same thing. You want it all aired out down there. So anything, the roots can dry out a little bit during the hot season. It won't get too much worries down there from bacteria and all that stuff. I haven't had no problems yet on these plants. Like I said, I keep the suckers easier, and it's a lot better because each sucker makes a new vine right here. See, that's a sucker basically coming here, sucker going out that way. And here's a weird thing: these suckers, I got one with the fruit growing on it on the other side. It's growing its own main vine on. I'll show you. You find this thing. Ain't it? But it seems like they keep growing more flowers on the flower itself, the flower area. But here's one I'm trying to talk. Look, see the tomatoes right there? Look at this. You got a sucker. I mean, it's growing its own main vine to another flowers. And they keep going, apparently. This one's climbing and climbing. So that's what you do when you trim your tomatoes. I wouldn't go any further up unless you have to. Anything coming out, they get hard to stake and everything, because you're gonna need a lot of stakes in here. I know how to put a rod in there and tie it down to it. So either some bamboo or whatever you have, something like this. But the more you trim, get all these suckers off, you're gonna have one vine. If you try to do it like that, it's gonna be one vine. But if you're in a little garden outside, you wanna go ahead and just keep them bushy. We're gonna get to more tomatoes, and you got plenty of space, really, on the sides and everything, not going up and, but that's a simple thing to do. But yeah, just watch out, because you got to keep your stuff clean, and the bacteria will affect these later on. The heat comes around and all that jive, and things can change. So see you later.